Lynn Terry, Low Carb Traveler, and today I am traveling, I'm in downtown Chattanooga in Tennessee, and it's very noisy here, so let me just go ahead and apologize. I'm on the outside patio of Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe. And I ate inside, actually, but it's so noisy in there right now between the music and the babies. It's about dinner hour, so it's really nuts in there for a Friday evening. Anyway, so apologize for the background noise, but I wanted to just kind of explain the challenge I had with eating lunch here. So I met my friend Adriana. She's in town, and I'm staying about half an hour away, and I live over the mountain, maybe 74 miles each way for me to kind of meet her for lunch. Well worth every mile. She's such a fun friend, and we don't get to see each other very often. So anyway, I have the menu here, and I wanted to explain how I chose my lunch. Did you see my lunch by any chance? I posted it already, and let me just grab my phone in case you did not see the picture of my lunch, and I'll show you the update you missed. Hang on one second. And but I wanted to explain how I came up with this lunch in a Mediterranean cafe when this was not on the menu. So here's what I had. You see that? It was, there's Linda. Hi, Linda. So it was grilled salmon and grilled vegetables, which happened to just be zucchini and asparagus, and a cucumber salad with tomato and feta cheese. And it was fabulous. It was so good. So anyway, so here's the menu, and what I did was, instead of, normally I would research it before I come, because I knew where I was going to meet Adriana for lunch. So normally I would get online, look at the menu, make a decision, and know before I got here. But I didn't have time today, and of course I didn't know if our location might change or something like that. So I grabbed one of these menus when I got here and sat down with it. And I came 15 minutes early before I knew she was going to show up, so I would have time to do this. So that's always smart too if you can't look it up online or on your mobile phone before you go somewhere. Anyway, so I'm looking over the menu, and there are tons of beautiful things that include lots of, well, how do you say that? Gyros? Gyros? I don't think that's the right way to say it. I don't eat them, so I don't know. But anyways, they're carbs stuffed with things. Anyway, so there's lots of things here, but the healthy sides include pasta salad, roasted new potatoes, rice, and fresh cut fruit. What am I going to order for lunch, right? So I looked across the entire menu, and what I like to do, like let's say, for example, if I go to IHOP, they don't have like avocado slices as a side item. But if I look across the menu and I notice that they have like cottage cheese, or they have like avocado slices that's on like a turkey sandwich or something like that, then I know they have it in the kitchen. Or if they have strawberries on a certain dish, like a spinach strawberry salad, I know they have fresh strawberries in the kitchen, right? So I can kind of mix and match or kind of go with that or whatever. Sometimes there's an upcharge. Today there wasn't, which was really nice. So I looked over here on the seafood, and I noticed they had grilled salmon, grilled shrimp, and grilled tilapia. And grilled shrimp and grilled tilapia are going to be all protein, no healthy fats. I like salmon for the omegas, the healthy fats, and all that kind of stuff. So I said, okay, I'm going to have the grilled salmon. That was easy because I spotted it right here. So it's Atlantic salmon, seasoned and char grilled to perfection, and I'll show you that. So it says there, served with Greek salad, your choice of roasted new potatoes or rice. Not going to happen, right? No. So I scour the menu. I'm looking for avocado. I'm looking for like anything I can put on the side to go with my salmon. I don't really care, or I'll just order the salmon a la carte if I have to. But I'm looking and looking and looking, and I came over here, and there's a grilled veggie plate. It says, well, I'll just show you. The grilled veggie plate. Grilled zucchini, squash, red peppers, red onions, asparagus, tomatoes, served on rice with a garden salad. So I'm like, they have zucchini and asparagus in the kitchen. Right? So I said, I eat diabetic. I never say I am diabetic because I can't lie to save my life, but people understand that language a lot better than I eat ketogenic or I eat low carb or whatever. So I said, I eat diabetic. Can I please replace the potatoes or rice with a different side? I said, how about grilled zucchini and asparagus? And he said, sure, no problem. Didn't bat an eye, didn't blink an eye. And then he said, you also still want the Greek salad with it. And I said, actually, I'll take the tomato cucumber salad. And I double checked what ingredients were in it. And it was just like a Greek dressing, kind of like a vinaigrette, and wasn't sweet at all. And so it's just cucumber, a little bit of diced tomato, and feta cheese on top. That's it. Very simple. So I had this beautiful plate of real food, grilled salmon, and it was, and the grilled vegetables, and the cold salad, and it came together perfectly. And so they don't, normally give you any trouble whatsoever if you want to do that or need to make, replacements or what have you. And I just ask very nicely. I just say, is it possible to do this instead of that? And if I were to get an employee that did give me a hard time, I would say that employee would probably get a very hard time from the owner of the place, because I said I don't mind if there's an upcharge. I just would like to not have potatoes or rice or what have you. And so he didn't charge me extra, which was super nice, and it was absolutely delicious. But the thing is, if you're scared to order, I want you to keep this in mind. It's your buck and your body. Right? It's your dollar. It's your money that you're spending. You're hiring them to make you dinner. They're working for you. And the people who own restaurants or own franchises know this, and they expect their employees to treat you good and serve you great food and make sure that you're happy. So anyone who's ever worked in food service, me, I used to wait tables in a former life, you get special orders all day, every day. There's picky eaters, there's, people on special diets for health reasons, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not a big deal, and it's not like you're the only person that does it. Everybody does it. My little brother used to ask for ketchup with his scrambled eggs. Who does that? My little brother. Anyway, so just wanted to share with you what I do is basically just scour the menu and look for options, because if you can figure out what they have in the kitchen, do they have strawberries? Do they have avocado? So, for example, if you see on the salad menu that there's a spinach, strawberry, walnut salad, they have strawberries, right? So you can just say, well, if you don't have any green sides, I'll just take fresh strawberries on the side. That'll be fine. And they'll do it. Or, like I said, at IHOP, I noticed that they had a turkey sandwich that had avocado slices on the sandwich. And I actually saw a picture of it on the menu. So I ordered my dinner, and I said, instead of the hash browns or instead of the potatoes, I'll take just plain avocado slices on the side instead. And they're like, okay, no problem. So anyway, so that's what I did here at the Mediterranean Cafe. Honestly, I walked in the door thinking, what am I going to eat? I have no idea. But it turned out to be an absolutely fabulous lunch, and luckily just from scouring the menu. Hi, Leslie. Just from scouring the menu and saying, okay, so they have this, and they have this. Let's put all of that on one plate and call it my lunch. How do you feel about that? I know that I've seen a lot of you leave comments that you worry about special ordering, or do they look at you like you have a third eye? But I want you to keep in mind that no, nobody looks at me that way. And the one time that I had a problem with someone, an employee, it had absolutely nothing to do with my food order, which was like a normal order off the menu one time. But the one time that hi Jerry, the one time I had a problem with someone giving me a nasty look or treating me badly, it was actually at a drive-thru. I just stopped, took a deep breath, pulled my car over to the side, parked it, went in and asked for the manager and said, this is what just happened and I'm not pleased about it, and I just would like you to know I'm canceling my order and I won't be back. Because you should never be treated bad for what you order, how you order, or for any reason. Just keep in mind that it's your dollar, it's your buck, it's your body, right? So be in control of your health, be in control of what you choose to eat, where you choose to eat it, and how you choose to be treated about it. And Linda said, I love the idea of saying I eat diabetic. I'm going to use that. I can't lie, so I can't say I am diabetic, but I eat diabetic, which is the same thing. It's a low-carb diet. However, people understand that word. People understand that language. And let's say in gluten-free, for example, or celiac disease, these are popular terms now. People understand them. They have to cater to that. And So at any rate, I just want to encourage you to eat what you want to eat. Find foods on any menu that look good and sound good or what have you. So it's, like I said, they're working for you. You're hiring them to make you dinner, right? And I just think that's kind of a good mindset to have. And that's not to mean that you walk in, like hoity-toity, like, hey, you owe me a great dinner. I mean, a good attitude goes a long way when I'm smiling and I'm saying, hey, could we do this instead? Or, if not, can you work with me on something else, or what have you? And when you're friendly and they're friendly back, and it's just a friendly exchange, and then it's a friendly exchange of money for food, and everybody's happy. Anyway, I've been offline all day long because it was a 75-mile trip for me to come here and meet my friend Adriana for lunch, but that's why I'm called Low Carb Traveler. I will drive just about anywhere for a good low-carb meal. And so I still have to drive back, but I've been offline all day, and I missed you guys. So I just posted my lunch. I shared a picture of it, and I also shared a picture of it here, but you may have come in late. But go and check out the picture. It was delicious. I don't think the lighting was that great, but it was so beautiful on my plate, and it's so beautiful in my tummy right now. And I had such a fun time having lunch with my friend Adriana. So she actually got the grilled veggie plate, which I had, mixed and matched off to make my side items or what have you. So we were both extremely pleased with the food. Again, I'm at Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe in downtown Chattanooga, and I would highly recommend it for low carbers, especially if you go and check out what I had for lunch. So if you're ever in Chattanooga or you're in or around this area, I know there are quite a few people on our page that are in this area. It's definitely got good options. Plus, it has an outdoor patio. The breeze is nice. Once the sun starts going down, like it is probably close to 7 p.m. here, perfect timing for this outdoor patio. It feels amazing out here, which is why I'm still sitting here. Plus, because they have Wi-Fi, and I thought I could pop on and say hi. All right, so I would love to hear what you had. You know what I had for breakfast. You know what I had for lunch, right? Pop quiz. So now you know what I had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And there's a bus. Sorry. So I'm headed home, and by the time I get home and I check back here, I would love to see in the comments, what did you have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Because you know what I had. Or pop quiz, tell me what I had. This bus is very noisy. Oh, you have a Taziki's in Memphis. Yes. I noticed that there was one somewhere else too. When I was checking in here, I saw on Google Maps that there are several of them. They're everywhere. So it's Mediterranean, and it was, out of this world. They know how to cook. Anyway, I'm off. I've got to drive home still over the mountain and through the woods. And I will see you guys when I get back home.